Asbestos Awareness Week is all about raising awareness of the risks of asbestos and acknowledging the dire consequences that can follow from asbestos exposure. Young tradies certainly can be and are still exposed to asbestos and still face the risks that can follow when they suffer that exposure. It's still quite a common exposure, and we can't think that the risk of asbestos is past. It's still very real and very present. There's still asbestos on job sites, there's still asbestos in buildings all across the country. Asbestos exposure can happen in demolition, can happen in home DIY. We've also heard stories which are across the country about asbestos being found in play schools and in mulch. There's no safe limit for exposure to asbestos. Even people who are washing clothes that contain asbestos are at risk of developing disease. Unfortunately, asbestos conditions can be very aggressive and they are often terminal. The symptoms that can come from conditions that are caused by asbestos can take decades to develop. So we see people who were exposed 20, 30, 40, even 50 years ago and who are only just now developing the symptoms and the diseases that have been caused by that exposure many, many years ago. It certainly impacts me. I don't think there's any getting around the fact these are very emotional situations to be in. My focus is always on putting my energy into getting the best outcome for my clients and devoting everything I can to looking after them and their families.